Guys, this is Ravi Kiran. Welcome back to my channel. And first of all, I have to thank you each and everyone because you guys are supporting me so much, and our channel is going up with a good pace. So I really thank you each and everyone who are supporting me. And those are new to my channel or watching my videos for the first time, please click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you will get my updates immediately when I upload a video. And today also I'm back with another review. That is the review of Hero Super Splendor BS6. So in this video I'm going to tell you each and everything about this bike, the ride impressions, features, mileage, on-road price, each and everything. So watch the video till the end. Get started and get into the video. This is the all new Hero Super Splendor BS6 125cc. Basically I have to tell you the engine figures. So this is the Hero 125cc engine which produces 10.8 PS at 10.6 Newton meters of torque. So this is just the simple engine figures of this vehicle. And let me start off with the front design. If you can see the front design looks similar to the BS4 model, but a small amount of changes have been done on this. So you can see there is a small amount of chrome treatment given above the headlamp, and you got the same halogen headlamp with no DRLs. You are not getting any DRLs on this vehicle. To the suspension, so comparing the present BS6 suspension with the previous BS4 suspension, the 14% of larger suspension travel is increased on this BS6 model. So you can see some amount of increased suspension travel on this new BS6 Super Splendor. And the wheel section, as you can see, this has integrated braking system, which means the front brakes and rear brakes work together. It means if you press the rear brake, the front brake also gets kicked in, and if you press the front brake, the rear automatically gets in. So these both brakes works together and increases the braking efficiency and reducing the stopping distance. So this is what integrated braking system does. And the tire sizes, you got both 18-inch wheels, but tire sections are different. On the front you got 80 by 100 section front wheel, and coming to the rear you got 90 by 90 18-inch rear wheel. So both these tires are tubeless, so there is no need to worry about the punctures. So if the bike gets punctured, you can repair it very easily. You can go to the workshop and it can be done very easily without any problem. And in addition to the engine 125cc, you got programmed fuel injection, and you also got a kick rod, which is very good. Converter here, as you can see. And coming to the main rear section, if you can see the rear suspension, you got dual shock absorbers at the back, and which are adjustable. If you can see here, this is an adjustable suspension, and you can adjust as per your choice. And coming to the rear section, you got same regular bulb tail light and bulb indicators, and this bike is totally fitted with accessories. If you can see here, this is an sari guard with the footrest. So both are also fitted on this, and the quality of rubber is also good, which increases the grip. Fuel tank, you got 12 liters of fuel tank, which can give you a mileage of 55 kilometers average. So the mileage also depends upon your riding conditions. And let's get to know about the instrumentation display. So this is how the instrumentation panel looks like. So you got same old school regular speedometer. You don't get any odometer. You got analog fuel gauge, and on the left side, let me turn on it. So you got side stand indicator, engine malfunction light, I3 seconds button, and neutral, high beam. So these all are the lights you can see here. So what does this engine malfunction light does is, if you get any problem in this vehicle, the bike automatically senses that problem, and it displays the light. So actually this bike has Xsense technology, which means this bike has 10 sensors equipped in this vehicle. So if any of the sensor fails, this light automatically comes on. So this is the main advantages of engine malfunction light. And you also got I3 seconds technology, which is this one. So what does this I3 seconds does is, if you get stuck in traffic and if you have to wait for some longer time, the bike automatically senses that this bike is standing still and it turns off immediately. So if you want to turn it on, just pull the clutch lever and it turns on automatically. So this is how i3 seconds works. And on the right side you can see i3 seconds button and self start button, and on the left side you can see high beam, low beam, passing switch and turn signals and horn. So these are some basic changes that have been done on this one. And coming to its weight, this bike weighs about 124 kgs, which is not that heavy and not that light. So the weight is actually decent. So what we'll do now, we'll go for a small test ride and see the ride impressions of this vehicle. Start the vehicle. Oh, torque is very good. So actually I was riding this vehicle for last couple of hours, and I have observed a few points on this and I'm going to share that all points with you. So coming to its power, basically I have told you about the power figures, right? So this has a decent amount of power, and torque is very good actually. The torque is very good from low end to middle end. So it's easy to get into the traffic without any problem, and this bike can flick very easily. Like if there is any traffic and if you want to maneuver like this, so you can do without any problem. Otherwise there is no problem. And coming to its transmission, I have to say this bike has a 5-speed transmission, which is very good, because all the vehicles in this category gets 4-speed transmission, but this 125cc super splendor gets 5-speed transmission, which is very good, because you can take this vehicle and you can cruise at a speed of 60 to 80 kilometers per hour without any problem. As a lot of the people know that this bike is not meant for high speeds, so a speed of 80 is very good for this. Even you can take this bike up to 100 and 110, but there will be a lot of engine noise and vibrations. So if you don't want all that, you can just cruise at a speed of 60 to 80. To ride in the city, you can do around 50 to 60, and it does the job very well. And coming to its brakes, so one thing I have to say, the front brake is not that efficient as the rear one. The rear brake is performing well, but I'm not finding that much of confidence in the front, because say, let me show you once. I'm doing it at speed and I'm going to pull the lever very hard, and it's taking time to stop the vehicle. So this front brake is not giving that much of confidence, so the confidence on the front wheel is a little bit less than the rear. And if you want that, you can choose for disc variant option. So if the bike is available in your local area, you can choose for disc variant. So don't consider this drum one, go for the disc if that bike is available. Into the fuel economy, so this bike can give you a fuel economy of 50 to 55 kilometers on average, and this mileage also depends upon your riding conditions and riding style. So if you ride at a speed of 40 to 50, then you can get a good mileage, but if you are riding it rash, then you are not going to get any good mileage. So 50 to 55 is the average mileage for this vehicle. And coming to its vibrations, there are vibrations on the foot pegs. Even at a speed of 30 to 40, I can feel little amount of vibrations on the foot peg, but there are no vibes on the handlebar, so which is good. But if you are not worried about the vibrations, so then it's okay for this vehicle. Let's talk about the pricing of this vehicle. This bike is priced at rupees of 87,000 on road, and the on road price is also different from place to place that you are living in. So you have to contact your local dealer. If you want that, I will leave the showroom details below. You can contact them and they will tell you the exact on road figures and what are the offers they are offering you. Coming to its seat, the seat is also a little bit widened by 40 mm. Final verdict, I have to say, this is one of the best Hero bike. And you know, each and every Hero bikes get serviced in each and every place, because there are more number of Hero service stations in each and every place. So service wise there is no problem. And those are fans of Hero motorcycles, then you can definitely purchase this vehicle. So basically this vehicle is mainly meant for family purposes, so a family can easily go on this vehicle without any problem. And the seat is also very good, and sitting comfort wise I can give 5 out of 5. There is no problem with that. So by considering all those factors which I have said earlier, you can decide whether you need to buy this vehicle or not. So this is all about the review of Hero Super Splendor BS6 model. So if you like this video, hit the like button and share this video with your friends, and do subscribe our channel, and share this info to many people as much as you can. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because when you turn on notifications, my updates will be immediately sent to you when I upload a video. And if you want to talk to me, you can message me on Instagram as well. My Instagram ID is Ravikiran Kasturi, so you can message me on that. I'll clear doubts, and if I get a time, I'll definitely reply to you. So keep following me. This is Ravikiran signing off.